Hi, welcome back to my channel. Please kindly subscribe if you have not done so. If this is your first time, please subscribe and touch the notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So in our today's class, we shall be looking at how to make a full flay gown. To be having a zip at the back, but the zip won't be starting at the neck line. Then a button down, okay, a button to the half length. Okay, so the reason why we are putting the button, the button will be stopping at this at the half length. Meanwhile, the waist will be tight, so it will be difficult for the person to be pulling it out or to put it on. So that's why we put space for the zip at the back. You can as well decide to put your zip at the side part, but I want mine to be at the back. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is to cut out the flay before cutting out the upper part. All right, so I want, like I said, is a full flay. So I first of all folded my fabric in a bias form. What I mean by bias is this is the two edges. Okay, this is two edges, like so. So just hold one tip of the edge this way. Okay, just hold one edge this way, then fold the other one, then take it down. Okay, so here you have your bias form. Okay, so I want it to be equal. That is why I said it's a full flay. If you don't want it to be full, just simply adjust this. Okay, just adjust it to what you want. Adjust it like so to what you want. Okay, the next thing is to take our length. The length I'm working with is 62 inches, so I have to take away our half length, which is 16 inches. So 62 minus 16 will be giving us 46 inches. So I will be taking 42 inches. But before then, we have to first of all take our waist measurement. So your waist measurement divide by 4. So my waist is 36 inches into 4 to give us 9 inches. So I'll first of all take my 9 inches and I'll be adding extra 1 inch to it to make it 10 inches. So whatever you have your 10, you mark. So from this point now, you take your 46 inches. So you take it to wherever you get your length. So I'm going to mark this 46 inches all round. Okay, so after cutting it out, you find out that one is not equal to the other. You usually have this kind of occurrence when using Ankara fabric to make a long flay gown. So what you have to do is to use your pin, hold it down first. Okay, then after we are going to cut out another piece to complete it. But first we'll be hanging on with this. Then we are going to use this now to cut out the back piece. Okay, before we cut out the back piece, we're going to remove this. So I'm going to spread this, then I'll put the front piece like so to cut out the back piece. Then I'll be leaving like 1 inch. Remember I said this won't be having an a lining. Okay, so 1 inch is okay for me to add my zip. So I'll just leave 1 inch. Okay, I will increase it because there is a logo here that I want to cover. I wouldn't want it to come out at the fabric, so I'm going to pull this to cover up the logo. Then I will adjust this. Okay, I've gone ahead to cut out the back piece also. So when you're cutting it, just make sure that the wrong face faces the wrong face, or the right face faces the right face. Okay, so this two edges here is the center back. Okay, all right, so we'll proceed to cut out the upper part. Okay, for the front, I have my two pieces cutted out, the back and the front. So I have 4 pieces here. Okay, so I marked 2 inches at the side this way for our zip allowance. Okay, I have 2 inches outside here for the button and for the zip. Okay, so here at this point, if you like, you can make it 1.5. okay, or you can equally leave it at that 2 inches. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take my measurement. So what I have here is my half length plus my ease of 1 inch. So I have altogether 18 inches. So from those 2 inches now, we'll take our shoulder measurement, and the shoulder I'm working with is 8 inches. I'll add extra ½ inch for the joining of the sleeve. Then I'll mark 3 inches for our shoulder slope. Now this 8.5, I will come down by 1 inch. Then I will connect it to the shoulder slope, and here I will mark our armhole. The armhole I'm working with is 19 inches into 2 to give us 9.5. Sorry, it's 18 inches into 2 to give us 9 inches. So here I will mark my 9 inches. So here I will make a straight line. So at this point now we'll be taking our bust measurement. So here I will find the half of those 9 inches, which is 4.5, and here I will come out by ½ inch. So the bust I'm working with is 41 inches into 4 to give us 10.25. So from here I will mark my 10.25. Then I'll add extra allowance for ease. I'm adding 2 inches for my ease. And at the waistline, the waist I'm working with is 36 inches into 4 to give us 9 inches. So I'll mark my 9 inches and I'll add extra 1 inch for our dart. Then extra, I'll add 2 inches for the ease. So I'll go ahead and connect this. So from this half now, I will connect to the bust. Then I will connect those to this half an inch here. Then I'll also connect it to the bust measurement. So this one now is for the front armhole and this is for the back armhole. So for the neckline, I'll be using 3 inches. I'll be making use of 3 inches here. Then here I'll come down by ½ inch at the back piece, and for the front I'll be using 3½ inches. We are making the bishop collar, okay? So I'll connect those 3 inches to this half. Then I'll also connect this. Okay, before I proceed to the neckline, let me first of all cut out this armhole part so that I can be able to separate it from the back. I have to fold this button allowance before cutting out the neckline. So I'm cutting the back armhole first. I want to reduce my zipper allowance to make it remove ½ inch to it, so that it will be equal with the down part. Remember that at the down part we have 1½ okay, so I'm removing ½ inch so that it will be equal with the down part. So here is our back piece. Okay, so I'll go ahead and use my iron first to fold down this. Then I will fold again. At the end, I'll just want to be having only 1 inch here. I would have used 1½, but I don't want to gum this, so I just want to use that one to double it so that it will make it to have a little bit of weight. Okay, so I'll go ahead and iron this out. Okay, I've ironed in the button allowance. So I'll first of all remove this 3 inches that we mark for the neckline. I also want it to have a kind of a V neck. So what I have to do now is to measure out how many inches I want to come down with. So remember we minus the 3 inches. So I'll add extra 4 inches to it to make it 7 inches. Okay, 3½ to make it 6½. So I'll connect my V-neck. So I'm going to cut this out this way and this. so that when I open it up, I will have something like this. So I'll go ahead and bias this point, this V that I created here. I'll bias it, then I'll after that I will measure out my, after biasing here, I'll join this back to the front. Okay, I will join the back piece and the front piece shoulder together. Then after that, after joining the back and the front piece together, we'll use the 1.5 that we have here. I'm going to be closing up this back piece. I'm going to be closing up this back piece. I'll be coming down like 5 inches. I will close it down, then fix, join the back piece of the back, the down part, the down back piece to the upper part. Then I will add my zip. Okay, I will add my zip. Then I'll be folding it. When I join it, I'll iron it out to be like so. I'll make sure that it joins the neckline, so that when I attach my bishop collar, it will hold it up and it will be open. Okay, so I'll just go ahead now, go to my machine, bias the neckline, then I'll join the 2 shoulders, close up thus. I'll come down by 5 inches, then I'll add the down part to it, attach my zip. Okay, then add the remaining, join the remaining parts. Okay, then for the sleeve, I'll be making a pencil sleeve. I'll be making a pencil sleeve for the dress. Okay, I might join a kind of ruffles at the band parts of the sleeve, just the down part of the sleeve, but I won't be showing how to cut the sleeve here. Okay, so if you don't know how to cut a pencil sleeve, just go to the description part, touch the link and watch. Okay, so I'll just go to the machine, do the joinings together, and I will show you the finishing part. Okay, I've joined the down part. Remember that when we cut the front piece, one part wasn't equal with the other, so I've cut out in another pieces. Okay, so when you are cutting it, make sure that if the main dress is back face, make sure that what you cut out is equally the back face. Okay, so here I will go ahead and make a stitch to join the 2 together. Okay, then I've also cut out my sleeve. Then I cut out another black piece. I want to do a turn up at the sleeve down part, so I'll use this black for the turn up. Okay, you can use any inches of your choice. All right, then here is my pocket. I've also joined them. Okay, then for the upper part, I've joined the back part. Remember I said I'm going to join the back with 5 inches, but I use 6 inches instead. Okay, you can decide to come down again by using 7 inches. All right, so I use 6 inches to join them. So here now it's open, so I'll just go ahead and attach the down part, then close it up, leaving the place that I'll be fixing the zip. Then for the front, I've taped the V part that we cut out. I've taped down here and I've taped here also. So I'll join the 2 shoulders, the back and the front. So I'll go ahead now and take the neckline measurement, starting from this point. Okay, I will measure from this point round to the other point. Okay, I'll stop here, I'll start here and stop here. So whatever thing I have, I will use it to cut out a strip that I will use to attach as my bishop collar neck. Okay, so here I have it. I have 1.5 of this, so I want to use black to do the neck. So this is what I have. I'll be using this now to tape out my neckline. Okay, so I'll go ahead and tape the neckline, then attach the down parts, both the back and the front, attach my zip, attach the pockets, and I'll use my body measurement to shape out the busts and the hip line. The bust and the waist line. Okay, then I'll attach my sleeve, and that will be all. Okay, so this is our gown. As you can see, it flows very well. Okay, it does the V-neck. This is also the button. This is the zip, as you can see where it's stopped. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Till we meet in my next class. Love you all. Bye.